car back. Looking good. Alright guys, so finally got the car back. Got the front fascia on. Got the cow induction hood. And with that, that allows us to fit down and not sticking up through the hood. If you remember the other one that did that. And then, let's see, got rear spoiler and ground effects back here too. I don't know if I ever explained my intentions on this car. So, my intentions were, there are a few more performance modifications I want to do. I want to put in dual electric fans. I'm upgrading the alternator to like 100 amp or 150 amp, somewhere around there. I think this one's just a 80 amp or whatever. So I'm going to upgrade that. The ignition system, I'm going to go with a MSD 6AL-2. See, in the rear, I'm going to put 383 gears in there. That's about it as far as performance goes. There are a couple things I need to do. The heater core was leaking, and I just have it kind of looped over for right now. I need to recharge the system. This compressor is leaking. Fuel sending unit that tells you how much gas you have in the car. It's starting to go out, so I need to replace that. And then the interior. I'm not real big on this, what they call ox blood interior. I mean, it's okay. It's in decent shape. But I'd like to go all black interior. I think that'd look cool, but that's a lot of money to get everything switched over. So that's going to be down the line. And then the sub, I got the, let's see. There's a little amp port and everything. That's my to-do list. Let's look at that. There you go. That's kind of all the stuff I want to do. And then I had this custom box that I started building. It'll have a 6x9, a 6x9, and then the 12-inch sub in the middle. Oh, suspension wise, I want to do the polyurethane bushings. So after I did all the performance stuff and the interior, then I was going to have the whole car painted, and I'd get the spoiler and all that stuff. Well, since the fire happened, so anyway, since it was needing some body work, I went ahead and got the extra stuff, and so got it all installed. Oh yeah, need to do tint real bad. So as you can see, I'm getting really close to getting done. My list is getting shorter and shorter. Now would be a great time to stop working on this. All that momentum I got built up, let's just stop. Because I got married over a decade ago, and I'm getting really close to getting done with this. Alright, you know what? It's freaking 5:38, and people are getting off work, and there's cars coming all the time, so y'all are just gonna have to deal with the car noise, I guess. So like I said, I'm getting really close to getting done with this. My list is getting really short. Now, kind of almost to change the subject, but not really. It's related. Hang on a second. My wife and I are total opposites. I'm a big car fan. I like fast, loud. You know, if it's trucks, big jacked up trucks, mud trucks, strong pulling, tugging trucks, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just like that. I like the horsepower. Well, my wife is totally not. She doesn't like it whenever I'm getting on it and doing burnouts and donuts and all that stuff. It scares her. She hates it. She doesn't like it. She just, you know, I'll look at a Corvette and I'm like, dude, that's freaking awesome. Or I'll look at a Tesla, or I'll look at a Chevy Nova, or Chevelle, or Camaro, or, you know, anything like that, or even the old Model Ts. I just, you know, I like cars. And her, on the other hand, she's like, not that big a deal. But there is one car that she loves, and she's loved this car for as long as she can remember. And I told her whenever we got married over a decade ago, I said, I'm going to get you one day. Are you ready for this? Bam. It's a 1966 Mustang. She wanted this body style from, what, 64 and a half up to 69, I think, something like that. I'm not big on this. I'm not a big Mustang fan, so just go with it. And her idea of the perfect car is a 19, in this case 66 Mustang. She wants it baby blue with white vinyl top. The interior, she wanted baby blue with white pinstriping. She's a little girl. She's 5'2"-ish, and so she needed something with power steering, power brakes, and we live down here in Oklahoma and it gets pretty hot, so she's got to have air conditioning. So finding a car that has all of that, it was next to impossible, unless I wanted to fork out $30,000 or whatever. But with this, I got a good base run on it. So hang on a second. Let's open up the hood. So here we go. Again, if this was mine, I'd like to rip this out and put in a Coyote motor, or, you know, at least a 302 V8, or, you know, something like that. No, not her. It does have power steering. It does have air conditioning. It does have power brakes. Oh, and the other thing, it needed to be automatic. And if you can see down, that's the automatic hose. So yeah, we got a pretty good deal on it. I've been looking on and off for over 10 years, and everything I found was either a rust bucket and they wanted too much, or they just in general wanted too much. So with this, it's a good foundation, I guess you could say. This is going to take me a long time to get up and going, but the main thing, the guy I bought it from said it runs and drives, so we're going to go through everything. I was just looking at that. Huh. But yeah, he said he put new points and condenser in there, new coil. But yeah, so basically I'm going to go through this and make sure that it is a safe daily driver. As far as the body goes, it's in fixable shape. I guess we'll put it that way. It does have, here's one small problem, but I don't know if you can tell, but it's solid metal. I don't know how it ripped or broke or anything, but I can weld that back. It does have some pretty thick Bondo or whatever. But let's look at the interior. Again, the interior is not horrible. It's split up there and split right there. But that's, and then it's split right here. So I don't know if this can be sewn back because the actual material itself is not ripped. Oh, let's see if I can start this bad boy. Oh Lord. She was in it last. So, as you can see, we got, I'm assuming that's 103,000 miles. Probably, most likely. But all in all, not bad. And supposedly everything works. I'm sure the charging system needs to be done. So we get this thing home, and I told my wife, I was like, alright, now's the fun part. Now you get to go look at stuff you want to get for your car. Doesn't mean we'll be able to buy it right now, but you'll start your list up. And the first thing she starts looking up, keychain. She named her car Bellatrix, I guess from some Harry Potter thing or something. I don't know. I'm not really a big Harry Potter fan. Don't unsubscribe for that. I'm just not. Oh. So, a little bit of gas. And this is cold, 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 by the way. I can see that temperature. So yeah, it's a good runner. Let's see if any of this works. Yep. But it does need a headliner. Not the end of the world. Radio, I don't think the radio works. But again, I got a big long list of stuff we're gonna do. I already bought the service manual for this. So this will be our upcoming project that we got. I know she's super excited. She wants me to work on it, but it's been pretty chilly. But yeah, again, as far as the body goes, it's all solid. There is one spot which is normally pretty bad usually. That's right here. And it's not the end of the world either. But everything else up around here, I did not get to look inside the trunk. But everywhere else is good and solid. Shock towers are good. Let me show you the list we got. All right, so here's my list for Project Bellatrix. Bellatrix? I guess whatever. So we're gonna do a compression test. We'll figure out all this stuff. Charging system, vacuum, oil change. Just a whole bunch of maintenance stuff. If you want to pause it, you can look. If I misspelled something, sue me. I don't think I did, but you never know. Yeah. So we'll kind of go through all of that. That'll be able to get it back up and running, where I feel comfortable with her driving it to work. Cause her work's about, I don't know, 20 miles one way or so. And then here's the repair manual. And it's got a lot of, I don't know. Some of it's good, some of it's not so good. But hopefully it'll get me by. with what I need to figure out. But anyways, thought I'd do an update on that. I know this is kind of long. I know this is kind of a long video, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Just kind of letting you know what's coming up. But it's got to get warmer. Alright guys, I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all comment, rate. And if you got any ideas or any tips or tricks with this, let me know. I'll be more than happy to listen to you. As always, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. See ya.